Guys, it's here. 2021 is finally here, and I am on top of the world. I know that this past year has been a lot for a lot of people. It has been a lot for me. It's been a lot for Marshall. It's been a lot for all of our family and friends. And to tell you what, it just downright was terrible sometimes. But we are going to take today and look back on some of the things that truly brought us joy in this past year. I'm also going to talk about a little bit of the things that were difficult to overcome, but we did it. And that's the most important thing, is that we did take those steps to get past those lows that we had. So before we go any further down that road, I want to jump right into the number one goal that we accomplished that is sitting right beside me, and that is my medical service dog. For those of you that don't follow her or me on social media, on Instagram, she is on there. She has been with us since July. I cannot tell you what this has done for us. She has literally changed our lives. Because of her, because of the infusions I've had all through 2020, which are still indefinite. I'm going to have them every 5 to 6 weeks for basically as long as I live, or until another treatment option becomes available. That's really hard for me to process. I'm still processing it, but I'm doing better than I was. But because of that, because of her, because of my daily treatments, we accomplished an amazing, incredible goal that we didn't even realize we were accomplishing last year. And that was, I completed 12 solid months of no urgent hospitalizations or ER visits. I can't even say that without smiling. In 8 years, that has never happened. And we completed it. We never knew that that was going to happen. We weren't like in the back of our minds thinking about it. But as we were reflecting on New Year's Eve and the day before New Year's Eve, something triggered Marshall's mind to think about it. And I'm not really sure what triggered it, because it wasn't something I was thinking about. But he mentioned it, and it took me back. I mentioned it on my Instagram, in my stories, on Facebook. I really took the time to celebrate it, because all the bad things that happened, that is something that literally outshines all the bad. And we never thought it was possible to come that far in what I've been doing with my infusions and my service dog, and the lifestyle changes, the career changes, the loss of identity in the workplace. Like, that all has been building and building, and going through these changes and transitioning, like, that was not even on my radar. And that moment of joy and shine and brightness really that's really all I can think about for 2020 now, is just that milestone that we accomplished, that I never even thought we were doing it. It never registered to me that we were actually accomplishing something every month in 2020. And I hate to say it, I wish I had known sooner, but I'm really glad I didn't, because I felt like maybe it would put pressure on me, that if I did get in a situation where I felt really bad that I needed to go in, maybe I would have hesitated, maybe, just because I didn't want it to happen. Obviously, no one wants to be in the hospital, but maybe I would have hesitated and not gotten the help I needed, trying to avoid making a goal of not being there. I hope that makes sense. Like, I hope that it does in my mind, but I'll let you decide if that makes sense for you. But basically, I would probably have kept myself from going in just because I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get through 12 months with no hospitalizations. But we did it, and I wasn't even thinking about it. And again, I think that was for the best. So the other thing is, she got back from school. Because of her, those things happened. We accomplished not being in the hospital because she alerts to emergency medication that I need. She's also mobility trained, and she has changed our lives. She's a blessing we never knew was possible, and we are so thankful for her. The other thing that we kind of didn't know or didn't even realize was happening was, we had a lot of plans for 2020. It was a big year to celebrate some treatment goals, some work goals for Marshall, and just family goals, and we were really looking forward to a family trip with both sides of our family. Well, that did not happen. And because of that, and as sad, as awful as that was, we met a group of people that has changed our lives. And they actually it's incredible to see how life works and how things are happening behind the scenes that we don't even know is happening. But they have backgrounds in what Marshall has backgrounds in for his work. They are like-minded people. They are around our age, and they are mentors and friends, and we are so excited that they have been there for us and helped us through some of the really low times I've had in 2020. I think for the first time, because of the infusions, I've been able to mentally process what's going on with me, because I've been awake more, I've been more alert, I've been more able to concentrate on the material that's been given to me from my appointments. And so I feel like it just gave me this opportunity to finally start processing all the things that I was internalizing. Because of that, we needed a support group, and it was provided in a way that we never thought was possible. We are so thankful for that. We are thankful for those friendships that we've made, and we truly feel blessed that they've been brought into our lives in the most unconventional way possible. But now we know that these friends are really, really great, incredible people that we're going to be friends for. We truly believe the rest of our lives. It's been truly a joy to watch this develop and grow over the last 10 months. So that has been a huge joy. Again, another thing that happened that we never knew was building or happening until we were like, whoa, that really happened. That's us. That's our life. Like, that's incredible. So yes, mental days, low spiritual days, low physical days, all of those things don't hold a candle to the accomplishments that were made that we never knew we were accomplishing. It's been mind-blowing. Just to be honest, it's been mind-blowing, and I think that's even what makes it even greater. We didn't know it was happening, and it was more than we ever knew we needed. So those are some things in 2020 that were some great things and some not so great things. To kind of recap, obviously because of my condition, we had to really isolate and not be around a lot of people, and that was tough. But through the power of technology and online platforms, I was able to still get support mentally that I needed and have an uplifting support group to help me through this isolation period. We get out occasionally. We do a lot of curbside pickup. We have a very fortunate situation where our area is not very populated with a particular store that's next to our house. So I'm able to work Stormy in pretty regular sessions. And so that has been a big blessing for us. Doing it safely and social distancing, and basically zero crowd, like nobody in there but me, which has just been fantastic. So I think that's about it for right now. I don't want this to get too long. I want to save some things for the next video, but 2021 is already proving to be a great year. I got up, I showered, I got ready, I put on makeup, I'm filming my video. Things are off to a good start. And I wanted to quote something I saw online. This is not from me. I don't know where it came from, but I am loving the meaning behind it. And it goes, new year, same me, but loving her better. I love that, because that is something I'm going to be working on for 2021, is loving myself a little bit more, giving myself a little bit more grace, and really enjoying and celebrating the things I overcome. And I know that if you are connected with me on social media through Instagram, on here, click subscribe, hit the bell. We're really going to be talking about resilience is beautiful, which is my motto and my brand and what I stand for and my story. If you're interested in that, come hang out with me, come hang along, tag along, and let's have a really good time and celebrate the things that we are resilient in, because everybody's is different. Everybody's resiliency is different and beautiful in its own way, and that is something to celebrate. So friends, I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great week. I hope you have a great start to 2021. And without further ado, I'm going to sign off, and I will see you next time.